Okay. Here, let me adjust you just a little bit here. I don't have a very good setup here to do that. It just wants to keep falling back. Why? Okay, maybe we could do it like that. Okay. Capricorn. Oh my God. I've never had a reading like this. So I'm not sure what you're up to, but I'd be careful if I was you. So I've just never ever had a reading like this. And it seems a bit shady. So I'm thinking that this may be for someone specific that's going to come to my channel and watch this. But for the other viewers, you might, you'll get your own things, messages out of this, I think. And let me know in the comments, because I've just never, this is just kind of a crazy reading. So anyway, we'll just get started. Okay, so for the past, I pulled the Page of Cups. And try to look at the details yourself, because I always can get more out of readings when I am looking at the card and picking out the details and relating it to my own life. Things that the card readers might not even mention, you know. So anyway, you see there's a guy standing here. He's well dressed, not gender specific, so it could be a female. And they're holding this cup with a fish in it, but they're holding it away from their body. So they're holding it out like they're not quite sure about this fish. But they want the fish, and they're still holding on to the cup, but they're contemplating. They're not quite sure, but they're like hopeful for the future. I really feel like this is a relationship. It could pertain to a job for some people, but for this particular person that I think that this reading is for, it's about a relationship. And I think it could mean like an affair. So it could be male or female that are married thinking about having an affair. This person makes you feel emotional. They make you feel alive, but they also make you feel not sure. You look like you're established, like with your business or finances. It looks like you're well established, and you got your shit together pretty well. I mean, like, you're doing really well right now. Oh, this is the past card, but in the recent past, you're doing really good with this card. But the other person, as I see as the fish, is not doing well, right? They're like stuck in this cup, and they're out of the ocean, so they're out of their element, and they're not sure either. If you stay with this person, or actually get with this person or have an affair with this person, just be prepared. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster. You could be actually lifting this person up, right? Because you have the finances, you got everything going on good in your life, but they could drag you down. It could be an idea for some that you've had in the past. So this is the past card, so it could be an idea. But for this person, I hope they comment. The one that's getting ready to have the affair, I hope they comment. I hope they don't just go past the channel and click off and that's it. Because I'd really like to hear what's going on, or if it worked out or if it didn't. So the present I got the 8 of Wands. Okay, just look at that a minute. Look at all the details. So this card represents things coming in fast. So I would just say buckle up. Buckle up, because you're gonna need the seatbelt, right? Oh, and the bottom of the deck, I was guided to look at the bottom of the deck, and that's the bottom here. Try to pull it back a little bit. That's the Seven of Cups, which represents a lot of choices. But so many opportunities. Here, maybe I can do it like this. So many opportunities are coming your way. And they're coming in fast. So I feel like that you desire a home, you desire calmness and serenity and everything to be good like it's been in your past so far. But once you decide if you are going to keep this little fish, I'm going to keep that little fish in the cup. Once you decide that, okay, no, I lost my place. I write everything down while I'm right before the reading. I lost my place. Oh, I just said be prepared, because it is coming in fast, and it does have a little bit of growth there on the ones. But I have a feeling that you're romanticizing about the future, or the possibility of this new relationship. I would just say take time to contemplate without having rose-colored glasses on. This is a tricky situation, and I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm not sure this little fish is worth, the risk. I really don't know. But I think that's specific for a person. So, okay. And then the future, I got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the future. So you have chosen the idea you think that will work best in your situation. You're dressed to kill, like you're dressed for success, and you're ready to take action, but you're not taking action. You're willing to do this idea, take this thing on, even though it may not be your best choice. I would say there's 2 other things to consider, like by these little trees, these 2 little trees down here. Could be a wife and a child, or something, or a husband and a child. Could be 2 different jobs or 2 different ideas. But no matter what you decide, you will be okay regardless. Because you're already established, and you're stepping into the unknown. So keep that in mind. And what I would like to say too about this bottom of the deck card is there's a lot of choices, but it's cloudy. Like you're thinking about everything is cloudy. It's not as clear as you think that it might be. So, for instance, if you're thinking about having an affair, that little snake over there on the other side might bite you in the butt, and, may not be worth the chance or the risk that you're going to take. If you're thinking about being like getting in a relationship for money and wealth and a home and riches and everything, it may not be worth it. It may not work out in the end. So just be very careful and really think about it, because you don't want to end up back in the dark where you just don't know what's going on later on in your future, right? So I would say, or I would suggest, and this is a warning as well to the one person anyway, would be to really stop and think before you move forward. Really stop and think before you move forward with this idea. You're going to pick one of these ideas or a couple of them, and I'm just not sure it's going to be worth it. I would say stay away from get-rich schemes and stay away from anything illegal. Like, don't go marry somebody just so you can be comfortable in life, because you may not be happy, and money isn't everything. So it certainly helps, right, to get through life, but it's not everything. And you don't want to be, stuck with some jerk or something that treats you bad just so you can have these jewels or the house or whatever. But regardless, there will be good and bad that comes with this decision. So I would just say, think about what you have to lose, because you're dressed very well over here. I would just think about what you have to lose before you go with this little fish. I don't know. I just never had a reading like this. This is crazy. Well, I'm really curious now about Capricorns. I don't know any Capricorns personally, so I would really like to know. So please leave it in the comments if you have anything, or if you're doing any, you don't have to say what you're doing that's shady, or if you're thinking about robbing a bank, you don't have to put that down there. But don't do it, and because you will get caught, and it won't be good, and your future will be gone. So I would just stay away from anything illegal. I would stay away from anything that is going to be a short joy, not long-lasting happiness. Don't go for that quickie, right? Don't go for that. I wouldn't do that, because you might lose everything, and you don't want to do that. I mean, you probably won't. And this future cards says you still got all your stuff. You're good. But we don't know what the future holds, right? We don't know what's over here. So, I don't know. I might have to do a whole spread on this just to see what's going on. If anybody leaves anything in the comments, I will do a whole spread so you can kind of see more of what's coming, because I don't wish anything bad on anyone. And we've all probably had crazy ideas where we think, oh, this will work out, or I won't get caught doing this or that, or whatever, But I would just say, be careful. Just be careful, and try to be on the up and up as much as you possibly can, and really think about your decisions before you make them, because then, once you decide, it's there. So, and you don't want to have to do any backpedaling or explaining, or you just don't want to have anything negative, okay? All right, let me know what's going on. I'm dying to know. Okay, have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.